Okay folks, Ron here with Oregon Hot Rod. So today is get the shop cleaned up. I finished up the little PW80 here that I've been working on for my granddaughter. We've got it about 99% done. It works, everything's going, but a big issue now is to get this shop cleaned up and to get everything straightened out, get all the junk left over from the PW build out into the other shop, move things around, put stuff away, sweep up, and get ready for the next project. And part of that project is I want you guys to help me get this all worked out, because I've got a whole bunch of projects that need to be done, and I need a little bit of inspiration here. What do you guys want to see, and what do you think you want to see from me? Let's get some feedback here. I'll give you an idea of what I've got here. I've got the International Rat Rod here. That's a one that's been going on for a while. I've done some videos with it, but I've got to pull the front end off here. I've got an issue down here with the frame where it's not zigged quite correctly and it's kind of off. So I want to get that fixed. I got to finish up the bed back here in the back. I got it on the charger right now, getting ready. I've got this cedar here to put into the box, get everything fitted in and stuff, get my windows in, finish off the interior, put the sound deadener in it, those kind of things. So that stuff's all got to get done here pretty soon. Now I'm going to take you out back here, and I'm going to show you what I've got set up for a few other things. We're going to go back to the North 40 here, and I'll show you what I got going on. I'm going to open up the shop here first and get everything turned on so that we can I'm going to show you what I've got going on in here as well. Here's my key. Okay. So as you can see, I got a few projects in the shop here. I'll get the lights on, but we're going to go out back here and get you all hooked up. Okay, so we're gonna go out here to the North 40 and I'll show you what I got. So here about a week ago, I picked up these rails that was sitting alongside the road just down the street from my house, about a block or two, and guy had them sitting out there. I gave him a call and asked him about them. This is an old rack off of one of the in-ground car lifts, and so it's got these great big huge beams on it here, and let's see if you can even see. These are about 5 inch by 5 inch, it looks like 6 inch, something like that, and they're 16 feet long. Now I'm going to make a frame rack out of these and use them later on, but also I want to use them for the rat rod to get the frame straightened out on it. So that's one project I got to do, is work on that. Also, we'll go back over here to the shop, and maybe the lights are on now and you can see. I want this screen to stay on here. So got a few projects here. I got this Grand Prix here, this parts car from my other Grand Prix, my GTP over there, that a deer ran into this winter, and so I got to paint that, fix that. I've got the 87 Chevy short wide here, Silverado. I need to do engine on it. I got to I overheated it, and it blew a head gasket and stuff. So this one here, I need to get in here, put head gaskets on the engine, put new valve guide seals in it, kind of clean it up, and get it going. And then I got a lot of work to do on the 87. I want this one to be a #1 car. This is a really straight, rust-free Silverado, which you just don't find very many of these. And it is a short wide factory, and only has about 100 and what is it, 30,000 miles on. Then I've got the 63 Impala here. Now this one, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do to it, but it's got a number matching Super Sport that they have they've done some work on it. It's got the original 327 in it, but they put camel hump heads on it. It's got a high lift cam in it, probably about a 530 cam, something like that. It's pretty lumpy, it's pretty gnarly, but it's power glide, and it's in, you know, it's in restorable condition. It's not perfect, but it is not bad, not at all. It's I've got a whole bunch of parts in here for it. There's a brand new door for it over there, whole bunch of just trinkets and stuff, but it's about 99% complete. About the only things that's really missing, and I have, but I don't have the SS stuff, is the side moldings, and that's about it. So that one's another one that is on the works here. Then I've got my 68 Cougar. Now this car here I've had for probably 25 to 30 years. I've only drove it about 4 times. It runs, it drives, not well, but I bought it from a friend of mine who's now passed away, and this car we call Mary. And it's a decor interior on it. It is very straight. It is basically a rust-free car, except for when I got it from Mary, she was homeless, and she had stacked a whole bunch of newspapers on the floor, so the floor got rotted. I have since cut out the floor. I've got new panels setting in it. They have to be welded in. I also have a 89 Lincoln Mark 7 with fuel injected 302 in it, that runs really well. I'm thinking I want to put that in here, although the factory 68 289 is, or 302 is still in the car, with the automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, factory air car. So it's a very rare car, although it's not an XR7. It is a, you know, it is my workbench. No, actually it's a storage bench, isn't it? So those are the projects I got to do here. And the 63, immediately I need to put a torque converter in it. I put a torque converter in it back a couple years ago, and turns out that I put a 3000 stall converter in it. It's just 3200 stalls converter. It had a 4500 stall converter in it when I got it. Too tall. Now I remember. I put a 2000 stalls converter in it, trying to tighten it up to make it more drivable on the street. That's too tight. I've got now a 2700 stall converter, and I need to put in that. So That one's a pretty quick project. I'm trying to decide if that's the one I want to go to first before I get started on the rat rod. But these projects all got to get done. That little tractor right there, I've been thinking about making a rat rod tractor out of it. I keep seeing these rat rod tractors online. I'm going, I've got a tractor. I could do one of those real easy. That'd be fun. Do something for the kids. I've been working on stuff for the kids lately because I've been so involved in other stuff. This is my Grand Prix GTP. I don't know if you know about these things, but these are supercharged 3.8 V6, and they're just faster than a son of a gun. But a deer decided it liked it more than I did, and so it ran into my fender here and crushed the hood, the fender, mashed in the door, as you can see, busted the front bumper. I've kind of got it pieced back together so I could get through the winter, but that's going to have to get some paint on it. So anyway, with that, I'm going to get back to cleaning up the garage here, and you guys let me know what you think. And you know, International, 63, 87 Chevy, you know, which one of those you want. The Cougar's out of the question. I'm not going to do that until I damn well feel like it, because that one is that one I'm in no hurry to do anything with. Yeah, I like it just the way it is right now. So, but one of these days I'm going to make that a major driver. I do have everything I need for it, and so it'll be a number one driver. Definitely not a show car. But it'll be a very nice driver. So anyway, let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm going to get busy here, and be sure and subscribe to the channel. Be sure and keep watching Oregon Hot Rod. Let me know what you think. Let's get your opinion, and hopefully the next video we'll get started out on what you guys decide I need to be doing. So, signing out. Take care.